Let's get started. Okay, what I have for you today is the article that we have posted on our website, UIDCon, that website. It is 3 scientific ways to recover from a setback. So most of the time we have situations where we have a setback that's so great we are unable to recover from it emotionally, yet alone financially. But I want to stay focused on emotionally, because when you have a setback that's so great, it is emotionally impact us first, and then secondly it will impact us financially, or I would say it can be the other way around. I'm not going to speak for everyone. It could be a financial impact first, and then it will become emotional because you understand the gravity or the weight of the financial burden that has happened, losing money, or emotionally, not obtaining a certain degree or whatever the case may be, and you have to do this yet another year or another 6 months. So in the article, we're talking about 3 scientific ways to recover from a setback. So I'm not going to go into detail of the people that have done the actual test. I'm just going to go into discussion of the topics. One of them is change your story that you tell yourself, right? So if you're telling yourself the reason that you have the setback in a highly negative tone, then you're going to be more emotionally attached to it. And then you're not going to be able to recover from the story that you told yourself, because it requires too much energy. So if you change the way that you tell the story to yourself, in which you can see the better outcome, that will be able to enable you to recover from the setback more quickly. One of the next ones is called Stop the Pity Party, or the tantrum effect, where you have a situation that's so great and it's so negative, you just, I'm just going to throw in the towel, or I'm so angry, and you can't think logically, or you can't think about how bad the situation is and how to recover. So if you understand the problem to an extent that you could say, and it's not that great, such that you can sit down and say, all right, let me analyze it and then see how bad it is. Obviously it's bad, but how can I recover? And typically what happens is, if you have a problem that's so great, you can't recover from it because you haven't sat down and put in the time to just say, all right, let me figure out how to recover. Most of the time, obviously, is we throw a tantrum, or some type of, we blow up the situation where we aren't thinking correctly, and then we just don't understand how to get over to the next step. So number 2, stop the pity party. Number 3, stop the isolation. So stop isolating yourself, and watching television, or just isolating yourself from everyone else because of this huge setback. You need to go out and get help. So you need to go out and talk to people that can help you recover faster, because obviously you're not in the right state of mind to recover from this situation yourself. So you need to figure out how to get amongst other individuals that have had similar setbacks, greater setbacks, and close setbacks. But I'd rather say get close to people that have had similar setbacks, right? So then they can explain to you how they've recovered, and then you can get past that much quicker. So let's see here. There's another one that, this says 3 scientific ways, but I'm gonna throw in 3 more pieces to this. The next one is learn from your mistake. Obviously you need to learn from it. So sometimes we're trying to figure out how to get over it and not learning from it. So try to take some time and learn from your mistakes, such that you can prevent the similar problem from happening to the extent for which it currently happened to you. Mark Twain said, good judgment comes from experience. So you had to go through the experience to actually experience that problem, and then hopefully you've learned from it such that you don't repeat that same situation. One thing that's kind of different from this, because these are 3 scientific ways to recover from a setback, Tai Lopez mentioned that if you want to prevent particular setbacks, you need to do some reading, and I think multiple people have said this, but do reading on stories that are what you're trying to do. So if you're entrepreneurial, right, and you're running startup companies, here's a good book here. Eric Ries's The Lean Startup. I'm reading this book here. Read about how to prevent catastrophic startup failures, right? So the moral of this the whole moral discussion of this video is 3 scientific ways to recover from a setback. And if you like this video, send us some comments. But that's all. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.